But Mark, of course, as we await the word out of New York with the closing arguments there set to wrap up at any moment, you know Donald Trump well. He served in the administration. What are they saying in Trump world right now?
I think they finally figured out what other crime he is supposedly accused of. It took them the entire trial in closing arguments to say that they think this is tied to the election law. And when the FEC already said it's not a federal election violation. So bad day for the prosecution. I think the Trump team is happy. And it's 12 people in New York, but I think they've got at least one of them.
Well, if I may just very briefly, the allegation about the FEC isn't that FEC said it wasn't a crime. Under New York law, it is a crime not to report a contribution under state law as well. So the closing argument isn't done yet, but let's not confuse the whole legal piece right there, because one's federal law, one's state law.
8-9 hours of closing arguments. Is that normal?
On the defense side?
Well, both. I mean, it's kind of like 4 and 4.
It's
long to me, no?
It's a lot of facts, a lot of documents. It is very long, but it's a complicated case. It's a case of first impression. And so, you don't want to bore the jury, of course.
Right.
I think the defense took 2 hours. That seemed like a sufficient, but this is an extraordinary case.
Right.
And so they're making extraordinary arguments and stuff.
All right, let's head now to Manhattan, where NewsNation's Laura Ingle is outside the courthouse with the very latest. Laura, I guess they're still in there, and the former president is taking to social media, is he not?
That's right, and he's taking to social media at the second afternoon break, and we are still going. We knew that this was going to be a long day, and here we are. The prosecution started their closing arguments at around 2 o'clock Eastern. We're still going. And the jurors have told the judge that they are willing to stay until 7 or 8 o'clock tonight, that they have child care. So they are in there. We understand that there's a PowerPoint presentation going on. We've heard that a little bit of people getting tired at the end of the day. They took a break at 5 o'clock and they are back. I think the hope is that this will all get wrapped up by the end of the day so that jury instructions can take place tomorrow. You mentioned the social media posts. Let's take a look at what the former president is putting out there in the world of the trial. He says boring, all caps, filibuster, all caps, making his point, and he's going to talk to us again, we assume, as he does at the end of the court day. He certainly has made his message clear here. The defense saying, look, the prosecution did not prove their case. There are plenty of holes that you cannot send the former president, find him guilty based on Michael Cohen, a proven liar, calling him the gloat, making a play on words about the goat.
Yeah.
So listen, it's been a wild day. Robert De Niro was here talking on the Biden campaign's behalf. So we still have more to go. We'll let you know what happens as we move through this hour.
Laura Ingle live for us there in Midtown Manhattan. Laura, thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.